Oh, is it recording? Yep, it's recording. Well, here it is. My Sonic and Tails R Episode 6 review. I'm sorry it took so long. It wasn't really my choice. It was Emmy's choice, waiting like 5 months to release it. Literally, the last time I made one of these was in 2020. And that wasn't the best. So, as I said in my re-review episode 1, I'm going to be reviewing an episode like this now, so you're not just looking at this the whole time. So you're not just, where's the camera? So you're not, oh, I can't do that when it's selfie like this. Unless I do this. So you're not just looking at this the whole time, you're looking at my face. So, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing it like this now from now on. So I saw the premiere not that long ago, like 3 minutes ago, and it's really good. My expectations were a little high though. I was a little disappointed with the fact that we had to wait a few months, and there was some new art in the beginning. But I don't know if this episode should take 9 months. Maybe she just wanted to take a break. Maybe she was working on it, but takes a lot of breaks. I don't know. I don't know why it took so long, but it did. But it's out now, and it's pretty amazing. It was nice to hear Jason and Shadow again. We don't really get to hear that too often. So, what did I think of the episode? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was amazing, actually. The whole thing of Shadow being the gun commander, I think it was something like that. The gun commander was pretty interesting, and how the gun was literally fighting their commander without realizing it. And that makes a lot of sense to me, because Shadow has worked with Gun in the past, but it is surprising that he ended up working with Gun after what they did, but it's more like he made a promise, and Sonic and Tails are with everything that's happened. When do I think Sonic and Tails are? I think it takes place, everything's happened. I like to think that every game has happened, including Unleash. And Forces. So, him protecting his planet makes a lot of sense. Yeah, to me. Because he made that promise in Adventure 2. I feel like there was a lack of Tails. Like, he was sent to go get the Tornado 2, I believe, like the mech version of it, and it was just not a whole lot of Tails. Like, there was Tails, but not a whole lot. Not as much as I was expecting. But, yeah, other than the lack of Tails, it was pretty good. I mean, I love Tails, so of course when there's a lack of him, it makes me kind of sad, but this is more the focus. Now, my expectations and predictions for this episode was a lot lower. I thought that, I thought, that, I felt that Sonic was going to be knocked out for a good period of the episode, and Tails and Shadow were going to work together. But it was more like Sonic and Shadow and Tails and Shadow, which kind of makes me sad. So, that was my expectations for episode 6. I knew Shadow was going to be in it, but I feel like maybe Emmy could have done that, but I understand what the writing choice is like. I still like it, but man. So, what did they end up going with? Well, obviously, like just said, Sonic and Shadow, they work together. They used Chaos Control. And a lot of other Chaos moves that he did in Adventure 2, I believe, and only Adventure 2 you could do them. He has seen doing them in so 6 and Forces, but barely. More prominent in Adventure 2, but quite a bit in 06, but barely in Forces. So it was nice to see him finally using Chaos moves again, and yeah, Sonic in this timeline, or universe, or whatever, he can still use Chaos Control after all that time, which makes sense to me. I mean, he learned how to use it back in, you know, Adventure 2, so it makes sense to me that he would be able to do it still here. I was hoping for the episode to be longer, because, the wait. I know I just said at the beginning that the wait was probably because of a break, but I was kind of expecting it to be 15 to 16 minutes long. I think the length is fine, but, and yeah, the person voicing the gun commander, I think it was, something like that, was actually Aaron Weber, which was kind of amazing. Any cameos of that, I mean, like, that's so good. Sonic and Tails are amazing. The cameos were great. Well, I guess it was really just one cameo. When the rap music started playing, I thought for sure that Knuckles was gonna like come back, because rap music. So I really thought Knuckles was gonna come back, but he didn't. But that was fine. I guess it wouldn't really make that much sense for him to come back, because he has to protect the Master Emerald. But I don't know why she chose rap for that, or why that music was even playing. But it was, and think that's fine. It kind of fit the theme well. I wonder if they were in a car. You know, we don't get any visuals, so I'm not sure. I don't think they were in a car. I think the music was just playing. I don't like the egg carrier free, I think it was. Or egg dragoon free. The big ship and adventure. Like, there was two, and the third one, Sonic Tails. I thought that was cool. And the references, like the music, and I heard some sound effects for Adventure too. That was amazing. All the references, all the music, like amazing. Sorry if this review is only like 6 minutes long. I feel like it shouldn't take that long to review it. Maybe 10 minutes at most. And then I'll say this now. After I do the whole series, I might do an overall thoughts on it, on what I think of Sonic Tales are, and that video might be like 30 minutes long. And my episode 10 review is gonna be probably won't be as long because I'm planning to make that video after I make my Sonic and Tails R episode 10 review, but yeah, that's how I feel about episode 6. It was done really well. It's good. I like the thumbnail art. Probably gonna tell that person that they did a good job. Probably on Twitter. And it was amazing. Good episode. Not my favorite so far. Episode 2 is still my favorite, but amazing episode. It was nice to hear Jason and Shadow again. Just the fact that we can hear Ryan and Jason as Sonic and Shadow credited together as their roles is amazing. And yeah, so good. I don't think Eggman was in this episode, was he? No, he didn't voice that. Mike Pollock didn't voice in this episode, I don't think. Because Eggman wasn't in it, I don't think. He was mentioned, but I don't think he was actually in it. And I think Chaos Emeralds were cold at one point, and I had to use them. I just got done watching Root Beer. The reason I like to make it right after is like my thoughts on it after. Whereas overall thoughts can, you know, mean that like after I've already seen all the episodes and broken them down and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my review of episode 6. Episode 7 will be next, whenever that comes out, probably in a month from now. I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye.